Most people's entry to soap making is melt and pour. This is some leftover melt and pour in Lego form from something I did at some point. I don't actually have any in its plain state. Okay, so that was 30 seconds. It may have been too much, and given the level of smoke and stuff that's coming out of this, I think the answer was yes. Anyway, I'm just basically showing you how it works. You can buy melt and pour kits out of pretty much anywhere these days. I'm pretty sure Kmart has them. And I originally brought my melt and pour stuff, which is a couple of years old at this point, out of Spotlight. Often it comes plain white, so you have to dye it yourself with whatever's recommended. I don't recommend food coloring. Do not use food coloring, or you will have color painting your bathroom every time your kid goes to use this soap. You can buy dye powders and use natural things like clay and other plants. And because it's just soap, cleanup is kind of self-fulfilling, I guess you'd say, because it's just soap. So it just put a warm water and it just washes away. So I'll be back with you in a second. And voila, we're ready to start again with the green. Melt and pour is great if you want to do activities with your kids, but it is not the best for the environment. So if you're into the environment, it's probably a good thing to avoid, which is why I don't use it anymore. But if you want to make beautiful soaps with beautiful smells, that sort of thing, just really for yourself or for funsies, then melt and pour is the best start into soap. Once you start going off into the hot process or the cold process of making soap, it becomes a lot more dangerous. I mean, obviously I don't have gloves on at the moment, but when I show you how to make actual soap, you'll see that I'm all gloved up and rugged up as well, just to make sure that nothing dangerous happens. But anyway, we'll pour these, and I was thinking of doing these in the teddy bear. So let's see if we can do the teddy bear. There might be enough for a second teddy. I'm just going to scrape that out. So the skill level for melt and pour is melting chocolate and putting it into molds level. It's very, very simple. I haven't scented these, not that you can smell because you're watching this on a video. But you can quite easily just don't go overboard and add all additional ingredients once it's melted. Because, I mean, how else are you going to get it in there? And give it a good stir before putting it in the molds. Then all you have to do is wait a couple of minutes for it to set. I can see that it's already setted on the table. Oh, not quite. But it's going to take a couple more minutes, and you can see where I've pressed it and to poke it to see if it's ready. Not even close. Just leave it on the bench top. You can put it in the fridge on extremely hot days, but it is more prone to getting this weird saltiness on the outside. I can't really explain it. It's something you have to experience, and I probably should have pointed it out when it was in the Lego form, because it was a little bit like that. I'll show you when it's time to unmold. It has been about half an hour, maybe a bit more, and this is going to be tricksy with one hand. There we go. One soap. And obviously I'll clean up the back and that sort of thing. But that's all there is to these ones. Melt and pour, really easy.